My name is Wei Phoebe. I'm the owner of the Wei to Succulents, and my slogan is the way to succulents, the way to happiness.
Over these last few weeks, stay-at-home orders have turned America's densest and most vibrant cities into virtual ghost towns.
A quarter of the world's population is now living under some form of lockdown.
And in 2019, he went to China to celebrate Chinese New Year with my family. And it was the time where the pandemic started. We were far away from Wuhan during that time, so we were not nervous. And then his brother was in the US, and he said, "No, you need to come back." I was on the last flight from China to the US. Right before the former president said, "Okay, we will close the border in between the two countries." During the pandemic, I'm new to this country and I didn't have the social life with others. That's totally opposite to my personality. Like, I was still struggling about what I should do, what would make me feel confident again and happy again. Finally, in October in 2020, I found the baby succulent plants. I started with like a couple of them and then I couldn't stop myself. They're adorable looks. And they are easy carrying, and I just call them like a price relief plants because they really help me out. It's kind of your baby or my pet, yes. And it really brought me out of the darkness period. And then I was thinking like, oh, that's something actually can bring me happiness. It should bring other happiness too. Like in China, we have a saying, 独乐乐与熟乐乐. 熟乐 is like if you are happy by yourself or you are happy together with others, which is better. So of course, I want to share my happiness with others. So I say, okay, why don't I just make it to be my business? So it's from a hobby changed to be a business. After I started to grow succulents, I say, I need knowledge to help me to take care of my plants. I also like to make friends, know people by going to school. So I talk to people and people say, yeah, actually Fox Valley Technical College is a good one. And a lot of students graduated from there and then they learn the skills and then they go back to the society and they work. So I say, wow, that's a good start. So later on in the fall in 2021, I started the first semester. I majored in horticulture. To learn the horticulture part is necessary to take care of the plants. But why don't I learn something about business? One of my instructors, he said, Wei, I would introduce you. You need to take the E-Seeds class from the business section, from the entrepreneur session. And I say, what is it about? And he sent me the link and I did the search and found, oh, that's cool. I did take the class and I found I love it. Yeah, it's so helpful. The instructor, his name is Brian, and he's so passionate about sharing all his knowledge, all his experience. He's talking all the time. And then the students' engagement was awesome. Yeah, we were thirsty or we were hungry for his knowledge. What happened last year, July, we bought a piece of land. We will start to build several greenhouses on site. And we will also build a showroom, and we will also build a succulent garden there. So we actually use it maybe like a venue session for people if they want to have a wedding. Another part of my business is actually I wanted to do interior scaping for restaurants, companies, whoever they need some exotic and easy carrying plants. I think I told my husband that I will take courses from Fox Valley like the rest of my life in order to just enrich myself, equip myself with this and that knowledge. And from now on, each semester, at least I will take one course. And that's the plan part one. And the plan part two is I learn from them, and one day when I'm actually free hands, like I have more time, I would like to give back. And if at Fox Valley say I need some teacher or instructor, I actually am happy to teach there because I actually used to work as a teacher myself. So I find like, it's a win-win, or, I learn and I want to give. I take and I give. Yeah.